Hey guys, looking for new action RPGs? Then you clicked on the right video. We've already started the list with The Witcher 4 or Project Polaris, a game in development by CD Projekt Red that promises to bring a new saga to the already established universe. This title marks a new chapter in the series, with several novelties and expectations surrounding its production. The game will be developed on Unreal Engine 5, a technological partnership with Epic Games, which will likely have more advanced graphics and game mechanics. Although the game is still in pre-production, the developer has assured that production is underway and that development should be smoother compared to previous projects, such as Cyberpunk 2077. Following the list, we have Monster Hunter Wilds, the latest title in Capcom's famous action RPG franchise, which promises to take players on a new and exciting hunting experience. The game takes place in a dynamic world where environments are constantly changing. The narrative revolves around the struggle between monsters and humans in a setting of duality, where the lands can be both unforgiving and lush. Players will be challenged to live in harmony with nature, facing powerful creatures while exploring landscapes that transform drastically.
And build it anew.
I must!
Path of Exile 2 is the highly anticipated sequel to the popular free-to-play action RPG. The game takes place years after the events of the original title, and promises to take players back to the dark world of Rayclast, where they will face a new corruption that threatens the world. Unlike a simple expansion, Path of Exile 2 is a standalone game that introduces new mechanics and features, offering a fresh experience for fans of the series. The game brings significant improvements in terms of graphics and gameplay, aligning with the standards of the new generation of consoles and PCs. Showa American Story is a new post-apocalyptic RPG that is scheduled to be released in 2025. The game promises a unique experience, full of action and elements of 80s pop culture, with an aesthetic that evokes the B-movies of the time. The game takes place in an alternate version of the United States, where most of the locations are controlled by Japan. Players will be able to explore a world full of zombies and other strange creatures, while following the journey of Choco, the protagonist, in search of truth and revenge. The narrative is described as a mix of action and weirdness, promising an intriguing atmosphere.
Never forget, so now you have a few debts. That shit, it needs to be paid with blood or some sort of pain. You caused a permanent stain, which has determined your fate. I've never seen so clear, I feel the end and it's near. The day of reckoning's here, the sound of deafening fear.
Rise of a Legend is a third-person action RPG that immerses you in the ruthless era of gladiatorial combat. In the game, you can finish the single-player campaign or face challengers in online multiplayer matches. You can level up your fighters and increase the prestige of your house with each victory. In the story, you are thrown into a brutal world where only the strong survive. Forget the tales of heroes and quests. Here, your glory is carved in blood and sweat from pure combat. METRIA is an action RPG that promises an immersive experience, allowing players to explore a vast and dynamic world made up of 9 different countries, where they can discover the truth about the world around them. Exploration is one of the central points of the game, with the promise that players will be able to travel through various countries, each with its own characteristics and stories. Players can control a team of 3 characters, each with their own abilities and fighting styles. The combat system is fast and dynamic, with options for dodging, jumping, and special attacks. Tales of Grace's F Remastered is a remaster of the popular action RPG game from the Tales series, originally released for Wii in 2009. This remaster promises to bring an enhanced experience, allowing players to return to the world of Ephania and relive the engaging story that explores bonds that transcend time. The game is known for its combat dynamics, which have been highlighted in recent trailers, showing improvements in game mechanics. The combat system is known as the Style Shift Linear Motion Battle System, which allows players to switch between different fighting styles to adapt to different situations. Tales of Grace's F Remastered is a remaster of the popular action RPG game from the Tales series, originally released for Wii in 2009. This remaster promises to bring an enhanced experience, allowing players to return to the world of Ephania and relive the engaging story that explores bonds that transcend time. The game is known for its combat dynamics, which have been highlighted in recent trailers, showing improvements in game mechanics. The combat system is known as the Style Shift Linear Motion Battle System, which allows players to switch between different fighting styles to adapt to different situations.
I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever go.
Spire Horizon Online is an MMORPG that promises a fun experience. In it, players take on the role of skeletal adventurers on a mission to find their capybara friend. This unique premise already attracts attention, as it combines elements of humor and adventure in a fantasy world. Players can choose from a variety of classes, which allows them to customize their playstyle and adapt to different situations during battles. The game offers the opportunity to fight against various monsters, as well as explore various regions, which promises to keep the gameplay dynamic and interesting.
Maybe someday it'll all work out. Until then.
Blade of God X is an open-world RPG that is part of the Blade of God saga. Developed by PGD, the game stands out for its dark theme and elements of Nordic fantasy, promising an immersive experience for players. Players will have the opportunity to explore a vast world, face challenging enemies, and develop their characters throughout the journey. The story takes place in Muspelheim, one of the realms of Norse mythology, where players must explore every corner and face the forces of darkness. The plot revolves around a character known as the Inheritor, who becomes the last guardian in a world where the gods have been defeated. Atomfall is an action and survival RPG that will be released in March 2025. Developed by Rebellion Developments, known for titles such as Sniper Elite, the game takes place in a post-apocalyptic world, specifically in a devastated area of Great Britain after a nuclear disaster. Players will be able to explore, loot, craft items, trade, and fight in beautifully recreated settings. Atomfall is inspired by real events, such as the 1957 Windscale disaster, and combines elements of fantasy with a post-apocalyptic narrative reminiscent of games like Fallout. Atomfall promises to be an interesting experience for fans of survival and adventure games.
Than you can possibly imagine.
To finish the video, I bring you Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, the newest title in the famous Yakuza franchise. This game is a spin-off of the Like a Dragon series and promises a unique action-adventure experience set in the exotic setting of Hawaii. The game features Goro Majima as the protagonist, an iconic character from the series. The story takes place after the events of Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, and follows Majima on a journey in search of lost treasures and memories as he navigates naval battles and adventures on land. Well, that was the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and see you next time.